Man really likes you, he gonna want to take care of you off the rip. He gonna want to take care of you.
Please go home. We beg you. We're full. We're at capacity.
Yes.
I do not want a piece of a man just to say I got a man.
You can't sleep in that Birkin. Give me the money.
Spend the rest of your life with your baby daddy or the last man you sent a text message to. He showed me signs of possibly being gay. Eating hibachi. Yeah, girl, absolutely not. Go, run. Hey you guys, welcome back to episode 6 of Curves and Combos. I'm your girl Gina.
I'm your co-host Poe.
And what's up guys? Y'all, episode 6.
Episode 6, y'all.
Yeah. So I hope you guys are enjoying all of our episodes. Y'all know we now put on episode teasers on our channel too. So on Wednesdays, y'all can get a little sneak peek. Thursdays, we put out the full episode. And then you guys follow us. Of course, we have TikTok, we got Instagram, we got Facebook. Y'all follow us everywhere. If you can't watch, then listen to us on Spotify. So all the information, links, everything is always down below. But yeah, welcome to episode 6. And y'all, we drinking today. Yes. I don't know if y'all noticed. We didn't drink last week.
Yeah, last week we had no cocktail. We got one tonight though. Mm-hmm. We have On the Rocks with F and vodka. I know back then 50 Cent used to he has this vodka. I don't know if he sold it or was he just like a brand ambassador? I don't know. But this was his old vodka, and this is the Cosmo. We haven't opened this one yet, but we are drinking the Hawaiian Breeze one, and it's real good, y'all. Yeah,
it's real good.
It's like a if y'all been to like Sonic and y'all had their little coconut berry breeze little slush, it's just like that. So
yeah.
Cheers
to episode 6. Yeah, this tastes like a vacation in your cup. How much was it? Was it expensive?
No, $12.99.
This $12?
Yeah,
okay.
$12, and it's 20%, y'all. 20% vodka. So yeah, cute little. You ain't gotta mix your own thing. It already come pre-made.
Yeah, easy. Just pour it on up on ice. Okay, girl. So how did your week go? What'd you do? Fill us in.
What did I do this week? Friday, I went on another date, y'all.
You did?
I went on a date Friday. I went to I think it's called 818 Bowling Alley downtown.
Okay.
And I did not know that was the bowling alley that Takeoff was unalived at. It was downtown. We went bowling. It was really, really nice, y'all. They have a bar in there. They have food. We had fun. It was nice. And
was it a first date?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not even like a bowler, but I had fun. I did the best. No. Hell no. But
fellas, you're supposed to let her win. Shit.
He didn't. But yeah, Friday I went on a date. Saturday, of course, we went to Jen's Western theme party and all that, which was a good time. It was different. It was really nice. I don't know how to line dance, but I was just there. I had
Me
fun.
and Paul was looking cute by the sideline taking pictures.
I can't do nothing. The Tamia.
I definitely can't do that one. I tried to do that one. When they be shuffling their feet, I'm like, oh yeah,
I don't have no rhythm to get on this and do that and turn and dip and all that. Like, if I have a few drinks, I can probably give you a little fake twerk or something like that. That's all you gonna get. But the line dances, and then they have so many.
It is, and I'm like, how do y'all remember what step goes to what song?
In the place we went to, they had a dance to everyone.
Yeah, they did.
Michael Jackson had a line dance.
Yeah.
Wobble.
Wait, was that wobble where they jumped on the ground?
When they was
humping the ground. Wait, y'all. So we went. We went to this. It's called Buck Wild, and that's where, because it was country themed. We wore in our Western gear. And so even her, like the pregame place, everything Western, the photo op Western. So we rode the bus, what's it called, the party bus?
Yeah,
party bus over to this. It's like a white Western bar. Child, when I tell you they was up doing, I'm like, they done dropped it to the ground and started humping.
Wobble, baby. When he started doing that part, we was like, everybody, all us.
We were shocked.
The ninjas in there. We was like, what?
Yeah. So, but that was an experience.
Yeah, it was nice though. That was definitely different. Sunday, I just went to my friend Jaz's house. We sat by the pool, had some drinks, smoked a little hookah, ate tacos, and that was it. So.
Yeah. Is our buddy gonna get a second date?
Yeah, he'll get a second date. I'm in the era of we gonna see. We gonna see. Y'all know what happened to the last one, so we gonna see.
So this one, you know for sure he's not engaged, he not married.
I don't know, but we gonna see.
Y'all know yet? Oh, shit.
It was a week later after I found out the other one. So
okay, all right,
we gonna see.
He a YN or he an older dude?
No. He's my age, y'all.
Okay.
No YN.
Alright.
What did you do?
So yeah, like I said, we went to my best friend's birthday party, Western themed. I took my daughter to the rodeo. I want to say I am so happy rodeo is done. I am so glad rodeo is over. They said this was the highest rodeo history. Like it made record numbers. It was like 2.7 million people.
Traveled here. Like spring break, they were here. Like I've never
Why
seen
did y'all come to Houston for the rodeo? That's what I want to know. The rodeo has been going on since probably before I was born. And like, why this year? Like, why? When I seen people's vlogs, I seen people on Instagram. I just made it to Houston for the rodeo. I'm like, why did y'all come here for the rodeo? I just didn't get it. Like, this is something just so regular for us every year since we were kids, and
it was so much more packed than when I went this year. I was like, what the hell? I was ready to go. Like, I'm glad it's over too, because traffic too.
The traffic was sick. Terrible.
So bad.
But this is just one of those where it's like, y'all go home. Y'all don't want to move to Houston, please. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to move to Houston. Why did we just hit the number 3, Harris County? Hit the number 3 most populated city in the United States. Why are y'all coming here? The traffic is terrible. There's homeless people everywhere.
We always
it's hot
on TikTok.
90% of the days.
We're always on TikTok. Like, y'all always complaining about the pricing and the park. That's what you gonna deal with. Parking, gratuity.
Y'all gonna pay to park everywhere.
These waitresses, y'all gonna deal with it all here. Don't move here.
We don't want to be the new Atlanta.
No.
Y'all keep going to Atlanta. Let Atlanta and Miami be y'all birthday spots, y'all vacation spots. Leave us alone.
Please.
Y'all used to hate us. Y'all used to call us country. Y'all used to say we can't dress. We behind.
Yes.
Our music is slowed down.
Soulful.
We this, we that. And now it's like everybody want to come here for their birthday trips and they want to move here. It's like, please go home. We beg you. We're full. We're at capacity.
Yes.
You don't want to live here.
It's not the place to be.
No. So, but yeah, that was my weekend. I was an Uber driver for my kids, as always. Went to my best friend. She had the birthday event, and then the next day she had a small little, not really a birthday dinner. It was just 2 of her other friends that weren't able to come to the event on Saturday. We all went out to eat, and that was it. It wasn't nothing, child, nothing to write home about. It wasn't nothing exciting. No.
You ain't going no dates this weekend? No.
I mean, my boo, me and him, we hung out, but when do you stop calling it a date? We went out to eat. I mean, it wasn't a date. It was nothing planned. It was just the kind of like, you busy? And I'm like, nah, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting, chilling. He was like, you want to meet up? Go get something to eat, get some drinks? Yeah, come on.
Oh, he your boo. Y'all passed the dates.
That's my boo. We want a date. Yeah, it wasn't just, yeah. So, but yeah, that's it. Plain, basic. And y'all don't wear my homeboy's clothing line. My friend Teddy. I don't know if he still has it.
Teddy got a clothing line?
His name is Marcus. Not Teddy from the blogs.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about Teddy. I'm like, what Teddy got?
Yeah, this is my homeboy Marcus. It's called Issue Global, but this is one of his tank tops, his socks. It just says, I love rich boys. But I need to see, does he still...
Support black businesses.
Support black business. Yeah, Issue Global. I'll put it across the screen. But I just need to make sure he's still... You know how people be starting their clothing line?
And then you don't hear
nothing else about it? So yeah, he sent me this a few months ago. I've been wearing it, but I don't know if he's still doing it. I'm gonna find out though. But yeah, support black business, support your friends. This is free 99 to support your people. It's free. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Social media shenanigans. The head YN NBA Youngboy was released today. Today.
Oh,
he got released from federal prison today to a halfway house. Y'all know he's 25 years old. He allegedly has 12 kids by 10 different women. Oh, wow. He went to jail last November and he pled guilty to fraud. And they gave him 23 months and he only served like little less than a year. So yeah, y'all YN is home. Y'all love him. I don't listen to none of his music. I know like the stuff that come on the radio.
But what's like his like popular like radio hit? Because I don't know any of his songs.
I couldn't tell you unless
Auntie don't know. I don't know.
Listen to none of his music. I know a lot of people love him. Like, he's like one of the most richest people from YouTube with their music. Like, he gets hella numbers on YouTube with his music.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so out of it when it comes to
him.
these.
But he came home today. I sent everybody's reposting it. My boy came home. That's how I saw it. I was like, okay.
But I'm quite sure he was releasing music in jail, wasn't he?
No, I didn't see him. None of that. I didn't see him releasing none of that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Head YN is home.
And he did. You said he was sentenced to 23, but he only did half of that.
Less than a year.
But how does that work? Do you know anything about?
He's going to a halfway house, so
he'll serve the rest of it in the halfway house.
Some
is that
of
how it works?
And then he'll probably get released home if he's doing good in the halfway house, or they'll send him back to jail. So I guess they give you a trial when you go. I don't know how really much prison, how this works.
We don't know. We ain't never been to jail.
Yeah, so he might go there, and then if he does good, they'll send him home. He's back in Utah, where where he was on probation at. So yeah, I just saw
Where is he from? Like, what's his? He Atlanta?
I think he's from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, he is a Louisiana.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he is a Louisiana boy. Yeah. I forgot about that. Okay,
he a Louisiana boy.
So why is he in why Utah?
Because I think that's what he caught the charge at in Utah. So his probation is there. So I think that's why I think they want him to get away from Louisiana, and they sent him. Utah is like really, chill. Maybe I really don't know much about him, y'all. Y'all can fill us in the comments. Y'all gonna correct us anyway.
y'all sure are.
Y'all let us know in the comments.
But let Auntie slide. I don't know nothing about NBA Youngboy. I just know he got a lot of kids, and I know the young people love his music. That's literally all I know about him. So if he was to walk in here, I'd probably recognize, like, okay, that's NBA Youngboy.
Oh, you gonna know him from the wall. You gonna know who he is.
They say he got us like a signature walk, like the way he walk and stand.
He walk like his pants is on his knees.
Yeah,
all the time.
His walk. But I can't name not one song. Like,
I'm trying to. If it come on the radio, y'all, I don't type in Youngboy. I don't, But if it come on the radio, I'll be like, okay. But that's it.
Okay, next social media shenanigan, y'all. A 57-year-old woman from Orlando. She was at the airport trying to catch her flight with her dog. She had a 9-year-old mini schnauzer. She did not have her paperwork for her dog, so she drowned the dog in the airport bathroom, wrapped it in a towel, and threw it in the trash, along with its leash and other belongings of the dog. I just can't believe that. So it's very shocking. And she went ahead and boarded her flight, and she took her trip. Now, they said it's Orlando. I don't know if she was living in Orlando or she was visiting Orlando and going home. For her to not have the right paperwork, I would imagine she lived there and tried to but why would you not take the dog home?
Why would you drown the damn? Why would you kill the dog? You wanted to go that bad?
The dog, drowned it, wrapped it up in blankets, and threw it away. And then when the people came to clean the restroom, they noticed it was heavier than normal, and they found the dog in there. So this happened about 3 months ago. I think they said it happened in October or November, but she's just now being charged with it, and it just hit social media.
So
news.
I wonder, did they go back on footage? I think I did kind of see a clip. She had the dog, was walking with the dog. Yep. Okay, so yeah, they went back and saw that it was her.
I don't understand. I will never understand. Okay, if you want to abandon the dog and you ain't got much time, let it go in the bathroom. Let it go in the bathroom, and then you go walk to your gate. Let it go in a corner somewhere. To drown the dog is just... I'm not an animal person, but come on now. That's your dog. And I know people think of their dogs like their children. They're a part of the family. So for you to do that, why was it that serious? That's what I want to know. They haven't came out with any statement from her or anything. She hasn't.
To drown the dog is crazy. You did not want to make that flight that goddamn bad.
Baby, I know white people is calling for the death penalty.
Lord,
you know, white
Jesus,
people,
they gonna be outside the courtroom.
They gonna be out with pickets and nooses. They gonna try to have street justice. You know the white folks. They
don't play
they like animals more than they like humans. So
she's done. She cooked. They gonna be outside with their sons and everything.
Yeah, they gonna. She better go to jail because she can't live nowhere. Them white folks. Yeah.
Done. Okay, and other YN news. We have another YN.
Uh-oh.
NLE Choppa was on Breakfast Club, Was it yesterday or today? He was on Breakfast Club and he was discussing he's on a celibacy journey. And he does semen retention.
Oh, God.
So he's having sex, but he does not ejaculate. He has an orgasm, but he's saying that he holds it and it goes back up and he releases it in the... I don't know. And I think that is bullshit. It in the wood. It comes out in like fairy dust or whatever. Like... What? He does not ejaculate. It comes out as fairy dust and positive energy and all that because he's on a celibacy journey. How the hell? How?
But how you tapping ass and it's you call it celibacy? I just don't understand that.
If you are laying down with somebody having intercourse, you are not celibate. You're having sex. You just supposed, and I do not believe that. Even Charlamagne was like, "Dude, ain't no way." So are you holding the babies inside of you? Are you
right? Like, what the hell?
How? It just made no sense. Like I was.
But what was his reason? Like, why is he saying he's doing that? Like, did he have a reason why?
He's on a spiritual journey. He doesn't want to give out that type of. He said once you ejaculate, he told me that makes babies and other stuff like that. You are still
wear a condom, having
sex. You're still laying down and you're still doing the same thing, but supposedly semen retention, it goes back up. He said he does not ejaculate. It goes back up and it just comes out as spirit fingers.
Oh, child, I swear I learn something new on the internet every day. Y'all make something up on the internet every day. Maybe I need to do my research because celibacy is always not engaging in sexual acts. If you still are, but you're just not releasing, you're still...
I can even see if you still like mad. People say they celibate, but they still, you're not laying down with anybody. You're not physically having intercourse. Like, that's fine. You're still celibate. But, sir, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
And he said he got that from Kevin Gates.
Child.
Of all people.
Mr. I charge the battery with my hand. Where is Drika? Like, is Drika still in the picture?
Drika is on a farm. Raising her animals, and I think she has like a weed dispenser. Yeah, she has that, and then she sells like what's that wood? Them little wood chips and all that spiritual. She's on like all that. Be stepping outside with no socks and all. He said
she's on her holistic journey.
Yeah, he said she was out there with that trainer, that girl. That time they had gotten to. He said she was out there with that trainer.
I remember that. Yeah. Oh, that's...
Girl, do you? Because he is something.
Drika being quiet. She living her best healthy life right now, and she letting that man do...
She don't say nothing. She be quiet. I don't blame her.
She don't confirm or deny nothing. Because, it's always been like, oh, they have an open marriage. Oh, they allow people in their bedroom. Oh, this and that. And she don't say nothing. She the quiet, fine ones, guys. The fine, quiet ones that ain't going to say nothing. They gonna let the public make their own assumptions and their own rumors, and you just sit back on your farm eating your carrots with your chickens and your brown eggs, and life is great for her.
Love that for her.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one is, I know we talked about Kanye West last week, but he's back again.
Kanye West.
Kanye Rant West, yeah. So he says the Kardashians are sex workers.
Well,
these are business women now. At this point in the game,
you can't keep bringing that up.
You can't. These are business women. They got billion-dollar businesses, clothing lines, and department stores, makeup, skincare. Kim is advocating for men in jail, and it's just, at this point in time, we can't even put them in that lane anymore. Maybe 10, 12 years ago, we could, but now, they bosses now, so
they are
he got to let it go. And then he tried to say that they sex trafficking the kids, and it's like, Kanye.
That's just foolery.
Conservatorship if anybody's exploiting the kids, I would say it would be him, because why would you want your daughter on a song with Diddy?
With grown men.
Like, I don't understand the correlation between the child and this grown 50-something-year-old man having a song together. Yeah, anyway, if anybody's exploiting the kids, I would say it's him. But he been back on his rant, and then he came for the queen. My girl, the Houston princess, who can do no wrong. Queen B. How are you gonna come for Queen B and Jay-Z? And he called their kids the R word. I'm not even gonna say it on here.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this man is crazy.
Kids are off limits. That's one thing. Kids are off limits. Do you think kids are off limits even when they're over like 25?
Nah, hell no.
When they're grown and they can get on the internet themselves type of shit? Yeah. But kids who are like 7, how old are the twins? 7, 8 years old? Blue Ivy is what, 13, 14 or whatever? She's young. Like, kids are off limits. And this was your friend. Like, yeah, he needs to take his meds. And of course, he always says, y'all are going to say I'm off my medicine or I have mental health issues. Y'all are going to say it, but it's not that. It's something, sir.
Y'all
There's
put
some type
Wendy
of chemical
Williams
imbalance.
in a conservatorship. Why nobody got him?
Oh, yeah. Somebody lock this man up and throw away the key, please. Lock down all his social media, his bank accounts. Somebody needs to come rescue his wife because she clearly needs to blink twice if she needs some help. Because, yeah, Kanye was back on one. But it's like a never-ending story with him. He'll probably be in our social media shenanigans again, maybe next week. But yeah, when you come for Queen B, you know I gotta say something about it because y'all know that's my girl.
Okay, Rini Rucci, she was on live the other day, and her baby daddy was arguing about Kevin Gates, a song she said was 5 years ago. They made this 5 years ago, and he had just released it sometime this week or over the weekend. Something about alleging that they had a baby together, or that baby that she just had with her baby daddy was his. So of course, men and their egos. Yeah. He went off what this man said and called her all kind of nasty bees and hoes, and that was on live. She was on live. She said she went live to prove that she wasn't cheating and he is the cheater. Cause she was like, I never cheated. You are the cheater. She started naming like 3 girls that live 5-10 minutes away. Like, you gonna go to their house? He was like, I sure am, B-word. He was telling them to get out the house.
Yeah, I seen a small clip of it and it was just nasty. Like, it was, this man clearly does not like you. This man hates you. I don't understand what you were trying to prove. That would have been my exit. I mean, my exit would have been the first time I found out you cheated. But you can name 3 women and you are on live trying to prove something. Y'all in the car together. So I would never understand that mindset of staying with a man who disrespects you with other women to the world. He called her all type of bees and hoes, and I mean, he talked to her like she was.
He said, "I've been telling you."
A stranger on the street. He said, "Leave." He said to leave. Get out the car. Leave.
He been telling her. He said, "I've been told you to get out. You won't leave." And she was like, "He was like, you don't got nowhere to go." She was like, I know her mom passed away. I used to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She passed away now, I think maybe 2 years ago. So, you know, her mom's gone. She just had this baby. She could be going through postpartum. And for you to be talking to her like that and telling her to get out, like, never give the man the opportunity.
Ever. Never, ever. But the thing is, women, we also need to not put all of our eggs in one basket. We can't rely on a man 100% financially. We have to have some type of nest egg on the side. I don't care if you got a 1989 Hyundai sitting at your homegirl's house in the driveway just in case. Or if you got a bank over at some other small little podunk bank somewhere where you got $5,000 in it. $5,000 is enough to get you a little apartment, pay your first month's rent, get your lights turned on, get some groceries in the refrigerator. It will give you a start for at least the first 2 months. Why would you put all your eggs on this in one basket, relying on this man to where he can cheat on you? He talks to you like you are a dirty dog in the street, and he's telling you to leave, and you won't leave. Ladies, we got to do better. We got to set ourselves up, because one thing men are always going to do, men are going to always make sure they good. They going to always make sure they have their ducks in a row while y'all are over here living the good life. He buying you Birkin bags, Gucci bags, taking you on yachts and this and that. And when he's done with you, where are you going to go? You trying to stay with him. You cussing all the little side chicks out. You trying to stay with him because you have nothing. You have not saved any of that money for yourself so you can have your exit plan. So you're tolerating the disrespect. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. I really hope she can get away. Because what I saw on social media was sick. The way he talked to her, that man hates her. He hates her. And it's like, where are your cousins, your best friend, your sister? Where are your aunties? Where are the women in your life that you can talk to that are like, this is not it. We're coming to get you. Like, so I just...
He love bombed the shit out of her because they was showing, like, at the beginning, Birkin bags here. I think he bought her a car, flowers every week. He really love bombed her, but you can't sleep in that Birkin. Give me the money. I'm more like, give me the money. Because that Birkin money could have been in her account. And as soon as he told her to get the fuck out, bye, see ya, I'm gone. I can go get me something. Like, go have something else on the side. I'm sure she had her own place before she moved in with him. She should have kept that. Cause you be knowing what type of dudes you really get. Like, come on now, you know that.
Y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing what type of man y'all got. She's a rapper. She's a social media influencer. She was on. I don't know if she still is, but she at least was on Love and Hip Hop. It's like, where are these checks at? Where's that money at? You didn't put anything in a savings account, anything to the side. Like, you have to put up with. Like, I just don't. I don't get it.
And I don't know what he does. Like, maybe he's on the back end. I've never heard of this man a day in my life until they mentioned it with her. So whatever, girl. Like,
it's really sad, but I really hope that she can get out of that situation. She can love herself a little bit more and love that baby. She has a brand new baby with him.
Yes.
Staying for the child is never worth it. The way that he disrespected her, staying for the child is never worth it. And the way he talked to her, he seems like one of them that he might put hands on her. I don't know. This is just for me hearing the way he talks to her. It sounds like he might put hands on her behind closed doors. Because if you can talk to her the way you did, knowing she was on live, I can just imagine
behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. So
she's
I'm
strong,
praying for you, girl.
Because we would have been in a ditch.
Yeah,
would have took that wheel, bitch. We would have been in a ditch. Like, you talking like this, and we in this car driving.
No. And keep y'all relationship stuff off the internet.
Yeah,
especially if you gonna stay. I just don't understand why post to the world. What are you trying to prove? That he's a bad person, but you're staying with him? So you're showing that he's a bad person and you're an idiot. I just don't understand all of this relationship stuff. If you are truly staying, please keep it off the internet. Because then we won't, the podcast people, we won't have nothing to talk about.
And then when we
won't have our opinions. So... And then when you stay with, when
we bring it up, is why y'all in my business? You went live. Live?
Yeah. So, y'all would never know. I would keep all that shit under wraps. But, okay, moving along. Sauce Walker, he's a Houston rapper, in case y'all don't know. Sauce Walker. Him and his artist, Say So P, they were in Memphis. I don't know if they were doing a show. They were doing some type of business out in Memphis. If I read correctly, Say So P is from Memphis originally. Mm-hmm. They were out there 2 days ago, and they were bum rushed, and they were attacked by, it was 3 gunmen, 2 that went after them. 1 stayed by the car because TMZ did release the video footage. Unfortunately, Say So P did lose his life, and Sauce Walker was shot in the leg. So RIP to Say So P. I didn't know, I had never heard of him. I don't know any of his music. I'm not sure about what he did in the music world, but they did say that he was Sauce Walker's artist. Not sure what he had going on the side to where they were ambushed and these people targeted them. But in the video, they clearly did not want Sauce Walker. In the video, it was that shot that Sauce Walker got, that was kind of like a backup. Don't even come over here. Like a shot. Back up, get the hell away. We here to do what we need to do. That's what it looked like in the video. So he was, if you guys want to see that type of stuff, it is circulating online. Unfortunately, as a mother, I would hate to see my child's last moments laid out in the street, in the corner of the street where a car is parked, in between cars, police officers, so unfortunately it's out there. But my whole thing with this is the next day, less than 24 hours later, Sauce Walker was doing Instagram. He was doing promo. It was like some food truck that came and brought him food, and he was shouting them out. It was almost like nothing had happened. Then he said this type of stuff happens every day.
That's what he said in the video?
He said this type of stuff happens every day. That's what he said. But he did say R.I.P. to my boy Say. He said R.I.P. a few times, but his mannerism, I know they say people grieve in different ways, but I would be damn if you laughing and joking in a video and I just lost my life. You doing promo for this food truck and it is crazy. It's just like, it was like a regular day to him. He had his hospital gown on. His leg was bandaged up. He was laughing, joking. His other homeboy was laying in like a bed. I don't know if they were at somebody's. It looked like somebody's house because it was like 2 twin beds next to each other. Yeah, it was like a regular day. He was pulling up some drink and yeah, it was like life happened. Like things happen and life goes on. So that rubbed me the wrong way because my thing is, if you really cared about your artist and that was like your boy, your friend, take a moment of silence. Just, you don't have, the internet doesn't have to know everything. You don't have to be on there laughing, joking, counting money, pulling up drink, doing promo for a food company, and get off the internet. Like, let the family know that, hey, I'm sorry, I was with your child in their last moments. I'm gonna take 2-3 days off the internet. Less than 24 hours later, you laugh and joke. It was just, to me, disrespectful. His mom, Say So P's mom, did come out and make a statement. She said that she felt like he was set up. She said that her son wasn't into anything. But of course, we all know that our kids get out here and do things. We know that our kids get out here and do things that we never thought they would do. I don't know what he was into, so I'm not even going to put that on him. But his mom definitely came out and she feels like he was set up. So
R.I.P. to that man.
Yeah, and he was kind of saying where they were at. Like, if you knew you had enemies in Memphis, why say you out here? And why say you going to be at this spot tonight? I don't know. I'm not in that world, thank God. But it's just like, you might got to move more discreetly and not let people know where you at. And even some of your homeboys from back home, you might got to leave the homeboys from back home at home. Like,
I think rappers should know that by now. Like, from Pop Smoke,
yeah.
Location. I saw a clip the other day. There was a Lil Baby was with a Twitch artist, and he put the location. Lil Baby said, "Turn that shit off."
Yes, I saw that.
We gone.
Yeah.
He was like, "You know how much money?" He was like, "No, turn that off." He said, "We switching locations. We going somewhere else." Like, at this point, you gotta know not to. I'm not even like a pop. I'm not a rapper, none of that. But I know, like, sometimes I upload when I'm gone. Because some people like, oh, where you at? Are you here right now? Or that's where you at right now? People, it's crazy out here.
I always wait till I leave. And I ain't nobody famous. I ain't nobody, but you don't understand. There's people who have ulterior motives. There's people who, if you're any type of internet personality, there's people out there that just hate you just because, for no reason. So yeah, you got to be safe. And any restaurant I go to and I post it, baby, I done been gone. I'm gone.
You never know, like, who, oh, you there? Okay, she there right now? Let me try to, no.
Yeah, but R.I.P. to him, and definitely prayers and blessings, sending positive energy to his family, his mother, because I can't imagine losing a child. Okay, y'all, so we are having a kind of special day for episode 6. Usually after the social media shenanigans, we go into our hot topics of the week. But y'all, we are doing a full episode of Ask the Aunties. We have so many of you guys write in that we was like, we have to just dedicate a whole episode to answering y'all's questions and giving y'all advice. So we might do this, maybe every few weeks, because we do get we're starting to get more of y'all to write in and wanting advice and stuff. So that's what this episode is gonna entail. We are going to be answering all of you guys' questions, okay?
Ooh, what y'all got for us this week, y'all? Y'all had some juicy ones last week.
Yeah, let's pull up the email. Go ahead, girl. It's a lot to choose from in there. We just gonna go through all of them. Maybe we'll save one for next week just in case.
Okay.
Because watch me read them all and then no one writes in next week.
Social media affects relationships with a question mark. Long question, but to sum it up. Hi, Gina. First off, I've been watching you on YouTube for about 2 years now. I love your videos, vlogs, overall, and aesthetics. My question topic has a little to do with a situationship, LOL. Basically, I've been talking to this guy, and some days are good, but most days he's always picks with me or tries to start things because of what he's seen on social media, like getting attention from other people. Not that I'm interested in anyone else. That's just how social media works. To the eye, it can seem like you know people that interact with your posts. Or I'll like certain videos and memes that I think is funny. Not necessarily pertaining to me, but he's always makes a problem out of it. Almost every day now, I've told him that I was not happy anymore. I feel like I've been being treated badly. The constant back and forth is very draining. All over people I don't know or things I post. It also may seem like I get a lot of attention, but that doesn't mean I talk to everyone or anybody else. When I brought not being happy to his attention, his response was just leave or stop talking to me. Basically very dismissive all the time. Some days I try to keep conversation light or not just talk to him at all. And that still doesn't help, because then he says that I'm being standoffish, and then he starts chasing me and constantly trying to contact me, but at the same time he'll say leave then. When I do try to have clear communication about our feelings, very much confusing. That's why I said I'm unhappy now. I'm literally walking on eggshells every day. Do you feel like it's a manipulation thing, or is it childish? I definitely feel that way now. Should I stop talking to him or keep trying to pursue or reassure? Also, he's 32 and I'm 25.
Baby, those the ones that are jealous, he's jealous because you're getting some type of attention on social media. You've already told him that you're not entertaining none of these men. You told him you don't know any of these men. Yeah, these are the ones you need to run away from. He's 32, you're 25. Even though it's only a 7-year age gap, I feel like he's still using manipulation tactics, telling you to leave, telling you to go. And she said she never left, right? She's never.
When she does stop talking to him, he chases her.
He chases her. So yeah, he's manipulating you because he's like, she ain't gonna leave me. And when she does, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get her back. And then he knows that he can always get you back. I just think that those are the most dangerous ones. The guys that are jealous of little things like social media. Social media is really not a real place. Like, I really wish y'all would understand. Social media is for entertainment. Social media is not a real place. If someone puts heart eyes on your picture or likes your picture, it's just that.
I don't even know that person. You don't even know who he is.
So I just feel like these are little things that's happening that is going to be something big in the future. Did she say how long they were together? How long they been together? Did she say that? Because did she say they lived together? Did she say any of that in there? I don't remember hearing any of that. If they lived together, how long they've been together. So I mean, a couple things were left out. So we don't know if you've been with him for 9 months. We don't know if you've been with him for 5-6 years. So that definitely makes a difference. But girl, I would go.
It sounds toxic.
That's very toxic.
It's only gonna get worse. Just because you're getting attention. Imagine if you got attention in public, like dudes watching you, and just like people like that become abusive after a while. Like he gonna get real, like possessive, all that. I would let that go. Yeah, I would let it go. And all that he chases you, girl. Block his damn number. Put his Instagram on block, and if you really wanted to get this man out of your life, girl, block him on everything. And did she say that they don't live together or nothing, right? They don't live. Girl, yeah, block him on everything. These are the men that are possessive and that will turn into abusers. Trust me, I've dated men that every little thing. I've dated a man one time, he got mad at me because a man came up and hollered at me. See, yeah.
Like, you mad at me because this total stranger came up, hollered at me, and I shooed him away?
Some men can't handle bad bitches. They can't
handle it. Yeah.
They can't handle that attention. They get jealous. Like, and it always, especially if it's on you, go check him. Why you go check that man? Why you checking me? Go check that dude. Nah, he ain't gonna check the dude. He gonna try to check you. Run.
Yeah, because them little peon niggas, they know. They do. They already know. They can't check the dude. So they gonna check that girl because they already know my girl ain't gonna hit me. My girl ain't gonna fight back. This is what I'm gonna win this fight right here. Yeah, girl, absolutely not. Go, run. And it's not even a relationship. It's a situationship. I'm looking at it now. Girl, if you don't get the hell up out of there, it ain't no relationship. It's a situationship. Ain't even your man. Girl, you better go. But I ain't gonna lie though. My most toxic shit has always been situationships. I ain't ain't gonna lie to y'all. My most toxic stuff has always been situationships. When I've been in my feelings, like emotional, has always been situationships.
Really?
When I'm in relationships, I think I'm more like harder. Not harder is not the right word, but I'm more tough on them because it's just like, okay, you asked me to be your woman. We are in a relationship where we got titles, and if there's something that's going on in it, and I'm telling you, hey, this bothers me. Can you please change this? Or hey, this is what I need in this relationship. This is, and I'm coming to you and you're not doing it. It's like my emotions disconnect from the relationship. But with situationships, it's more like casual fun. Like, why you not coming over to my house when I'm asking you to come over to my house?
More laid back.
It's so laid back that it's like,
what you doing in them 2 hours you ain't text me?
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? And you can't really be asking them questions.
And you can't ask the question because the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my situation.
They are kind of fun though.
They be fun. They definitely do be fun. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Next one. Okay, so she said this is a discussion question. Can you talk about men liking you or dating you, but who are obviously intimidated by you, by your confidence, your success, your looks, etc.? And her name is Corliss. Hey, Corliss, boo. Other people, we're not shouting y'all out because we don't want y'all's crazy men to know. But this one is just a random one. Okay, so men dating you just because you have some type of clout, I guess, because your confidence, your success, your looks, but they're intimidated by you. I don't think I've ever had a man just come out and say, well, yes, I have. I've had men in the beginning, they've come out and say like, yeah, you make me nervous and I'm intimidated by you, but I never know what it's about. What is it about? Is it because I'm financially stable? Is it because I have a platform? Is it because I don't need anything from you? Yeah,
because a lot of, like, I don't know if you've seen it or not. I be saying, even they do a lot of skits now. They be saying, like, when you meet a girl, within 3 days, she need her light bill paid. Yeah. Or she's saying that her rent is due or stuff like that. Like, I just saw a skit. He was at the gas station. And he got the girl number. He was like, he went back to his car. He was putting, stuff up. He was like, let me text and see what this girl on. So he texted like, what's up, shawty? She sent him a gas bill. He was like, huh?
Oh, wow.
But it was a skit. But I see this all the time. Men are saying that within 3 business days, these women are asking them for money. Like, oh, I'm behind on this. I mean, what? Is that what's going on out here?
Well, let me say this. It's a lot of men that lead with money. It's so many men who I meet. Just last week, I met this dude. We were at Social Junkie. The first thing he said is, let me spoil you. He said, I'm not from here. I'm from such and such. I'm about to catch my flight in about 2 hours. He said, but I'm going to be out here in the next week or 2. He said, let me spoil you. Let me take care of you. That was the first thing he said within the first 3 sentences. Before, he didn't get no phone number. He didn't get my name, age, nothing. He said he wants to take care of me. So it is a lot of men out here who do lead with their finances. So I can understand some of these women wanting to test the waters and see.
I can't though. Why?
I think if they're so used to these men hopping in their DMs, like, I can do X, Y, and Z for you. So if they meet a man at the gas station, they're like, well, he ain't in my DMs, he's in person. So let's see.
Saying, like, I know regular dudes on that. Like, I just took this girl on a date. I took on a date. We're on our second date. She asking me to pay a bill. Like, she saying she behind on this or she need that. Like, I've been saying that so much now. So, like, people that leave with money, you shouldn't be surprised that somebody asks you for something. But if a man not leave with money, ladies, and I see ladies are doing that.
Yeah.
They asking for $40. They asking for their light bill paid. They asking for their rent. Like, I've been behind. It would embarrass me to do that. Like, leave like that. Oh, I need my rent paid. Or I'm behind like a month or 2. I need you to help me with this. Like, what is that giving off? Like, when you come into something like that, you just dating this person, coming in asking for shit. They say closed mouths don't get fed. I don't know, y'all, but I just been saying this a lot lately. Men are saying that women are doing this, and they not leading with nothing, but women are asking them for things, like, off the rip. But we are in a new era of dating, y'all. It's crazy out here. It is crazy.
We are. Yeah, I can pull up my DMs right now, and there's so many men that's just like, let me do this for you. Let me fly you out. Let me buy you this. Let me take care of this. Let me take care of that. So the culture of these men just saying what they can do for you and how they can take care of you financially, it is a thing. And there's a lot of women who have probably gotten that from other men, so they just expect all men to be like that. But like for me, for instance, that don't get my panties wet. Like, it don't. Just because I'm good financially, I don't need you for anything. Do I want a man who's financially stable, who got money in the bank, who, you know, can, yeah, of course, I definitely want that. But when you lead with it, of course, nigga, all I'm looking at you is a cha-ching.
Ching-ching.
And I'm gonna take it. If that's what you leading with, I'm definitely gonna take it. So I can definitely see why these women are.
Well, y'all that's complaining, y'all need to talk to y'all homeboys and y'all friends, because it's not the ladies. This is what men are leading with. So
it's a lot of men
coming
leading
off
with that.
with it. Like, I have friends like off the rip, I'm gonna ask yes, because he gonna ask you for it something else. So
yeah, and they always say, and they be saying like, women be on a first date, they want to go to a 5-star restaurant because
I want to do
they
that
can't
on the first
afford
date?
it, and this and that. They want to order the lobster and steak, and I mean, I honestly, well, this is a topic I want to talk about like another day, but like dating at your level, I definitely feel like you shouldn't be asking to go to restaurants that you don't go to on a normal basis. On a normal basis, if you're not going to the 5-star restaurant, the Michelin star restaurants, the restaurants where you have to wear a coat and a tie, and those type of restaurants. So I just don't feel like, if you have Chick-fil-A money in your bank account, why are you going after the men who got Four Seasons money in their bank account? So it's just like, but I do want to talk about that on another episode.
We definitely gotta talk about that, because I've seen that a lot too.
Yeah, dating on your level is definitely a thing. But yeah, these women who just ask, begging, y'all make it look bad for the other women who really are looking for something with substance.
I hate it.
Yeah,
because I don't need you to no help with no damn light bill the second week we on a date, and you sending your light bill, sending all your info. You just sent the address, the whole damn light bill to him. Second date. I believe if a man really likes you, he gonna want to take care of you off the rip. He gonna want to take care of you anyway. So you ain't even gotta do all that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do all that.
Men love being providers. That's just it. Point blank period. If a man does not want to be a provider, he just ain't got it. That's just what it is. The men who I date who got it, like, they want to take care of me. They want to give me things, and they know that I'm good. They know I don't need it, but it's something about men love being providers. So, but anyways, but to get back to what she originally asked, a man basically dating you for how you look or your clout or whatever. I did date a guy who I felt like dated me just because I had a social media name and I had a lot of followers throughout my social media platforms, because his baby mama was somebody really, really known. The last woman he dated was somebody really, really known. The one before that was somebody really known. And one girl he had a fling with was somebody really known. And I'm like, do you date regular? I feel like I'm regular, but just for context, I'm like, do you date regular women? Would you date a woman who only had 400 followers on Instagram? It's like you went after the women who had a name for themselves.
Did he want to be seen?
After a while, he did ask me to post him, and I was just like, I don't want to even post nobody. We're together. We know we have our titles. We know what we are, but why does the world have to, like, he was like, because you look single on social media. I'm like, that's okay if I look single. I'm not talking to the men that's in my DMs, and whether I look single or had you posted all over my page with a rock on my left finger, they're still gonna be there. They don't care. Like, marriage is not held to a sacred standard like it was 30 years ago. Is with social media, it's just not people don't care. Trust me. So he was just like, yeah, you should post me and this and that. He wanted me to post. I never posted him. And the other girl he dated right before me, it was the same thing. He wanted him to. I asked her, like, why did you and her not work out? Because she's somebody really known on social media. He says because she would always hide me. She wouldn't post me. And I'm like, this man want to be posted.
He want to be posted. Like he want to be a star.
Clout. Yeah, he wanted to be the star.
Ugh.
Yeah, so
he wanted to be the, like, niggas that don't want to be like seen and quiet and all that. If you want to be the bad bitch and be all in front of the camera, being ditty and all that, I don't want to talk to you.
My boo now, he got, I think, 300 followers.
Yeah, I like that. I love it.
300. He don't hardly post. He only posts himself like working out. Like that's the only thing he posts.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, quiet. Like
Keep the Instagram baddie dudes.
Hey boo, if you watching. But yeah, I don't like that one.
I think one of y'all asked what this that is like clock that.
Oh yeah, that means clock that. Yeah,
period. Yeah. I agree.
Where did we get that from? I saw Ashton first do it. That's my daughter's name.
It's Ashton. Like something on Shamar, he says that a lot too. Clock that. Yeah. That means period.
I see my daughter first do it, and I was like, that's cute.
A lot of kids do. I get it from Erin and all them, but it means I agree. Clock that.
The aunties, we trying to stay up with the things that are
a teenager. I gotta stay on note. Oh, let me see. I don't need no long one like I had last time.
Y'all be writing some long ones. We appreciate that y'all are giving a lot of details, but baby, they be long. And it'd be like you standing in front of your class reading your
like skipping over words and shit. Like, goddamn.
I know I can read the word.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we got one, y'all. Help, aunties.
It
says, hello ladies, so I need advice. I was with a guy for 4 years. During this time, he cheated on me twice. First time I forgave him because he's an amazing provider for me and my kids. None are his. He pays my bills, takes us on amazing trips, provides me with amazing gifts often. The second time I let him go now, we've been broken up for about 4 months and life has been lifing big time. While handling things on my own, anywho, he's wanting to come back, saying he's changed, misses his family, etc. I don't want him anymore, but I miss the help, and honestly, these few months without him haven't been the best financially yet. I've enjoyed the peace so much. So my question is, should I deal with it for a while just to get myself a little bit more financially stable? Or should I just keep hustling 2 jobs, enjoying my mental peace? I mean, I'm thinking the bastard excuse me. I'm thinking the bastard owes me a little more than pain and suffering. LOL. I love both you ladies and watch every single vlog. XOXO.
Girl, don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. Please, girl, no. Why would having some type of financial help, your mental health is more important than getting bills paid? Y'all, come on, ladies, please. Please, lady, please, women. Where are the friends in y'all's lives? This is what I just don't understand. Why would you go back to a man who you know has cheated on you twice? That's the 2 times you found out about. Baby, I'm quite sure it's probably 8 other times that you have no clue about, okay? Please think about that. Please think about him inserting himself in these women, inserting himself, ejaculating, him going down on her going down on him, them kissing, him rubbing on. Please, that's what you have to picture in your head. That right there should tell you, no, I don't want any parts of this man. Secondly, for him to beg to have you back after he knows what he did to you, he knows that he can take you back, he can do what he wants to do and be with these other women. Like, no, you've been on your own, continue being on your own. You can pay the bills, who cares if it's a struggle right now? The sunshine comes out. It only rains for a short period of time.
And he probably know you need him financially.
He knows that's why you need him. Do not
continue to do
no.
Personally speaking, from where I came from, any relationship I've been in, the bills were paid. Everything, I didn't have to worry about any of that. The last relationship I came from, the bills were paid. So when we separated, I was like, God damn. I'm about to be paying this whole rent. I'm about to be paying this whole light bill. I'm about to be paying all this thing. But the peace I have now to do whatever I want, and I ain't got to worry about no bad bitch attitude. I ain't got to worry about it. None of that. It's so peaceful. I told y'all last time. It's peaceful. That's how strict I am now. I'm so strict. Like, people like, oh, you can get it. I don't need a man. Probably want one eventually, but when you don't need a man, it get real strict. It get real strict around these parts around here. you don't need him. Continue to do what you're gonna do. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Do not take him back because you need a little financial. That's what a lot of people these days. This is a financial 2 people in a house home. They both need help. So they're not gonna separate. They both need help. They need, no. Do I like paying that rent by myself? Hell no. Do I like paying? No. But I'm at peace when I walk in them.
And your peace and your mental health is more than what any man can pay you if you getting Birkin bags, trips, anything. Your mental health, it trumps all that. And you have kids. The kids see you being unhappy. The kids see you right now. I'm quite sure you have peace. You're happy. You're smiling. You're probably treating them better. You're treating yourself better. You're probably happier at work. All around, when your mental health is where it needs to be, all around it shows. Do not bring this dark cloud back in your life.
No. The stress is not worth the little financial he helping with. And he knows that you need him financial. That's why he's trying to come back.
Yeah.
Shit, hell nah.
I say all the time, I do not want a hot body next to me just to say I got a hot body next to me. Absolutely not. Just because he can pay some bills, change a light bulb, fix a goddamn door or something. No, just to say I got a man, absolutely not. I do not want a piece of a man just to say I got a man. Baby, continue doing what you got on your own, elevating your life, and love on them babies. Worry about the babies. Worry about the kids. Don't worry about him. Let him go do what he needs to do. Shoot him alone.
You willing and able. You doing it right now.
Yeah.
Like let him back, and he's going to continue to cheat. He's going to continue to do whatever he want to do. He's not going to stop. So, hell no. Your peace is protected. Protected, sister girl.
Protect your peace. Okay, next Ask the Aunties. Hey, ladies. I love the podcast. Hey, boo.
Hey,
thank
girl.
you. You said we can ask for advice, judgment free, so I'm going to ask. I'm 28, female, no kids, and single. The last relationship I was in lasted from when I was 21 to 23. This was with the same person. When we broke up, we would hook up from time to time with no commitment until I turned 25. I wanted commitment, and I didn't want to be involved with him when he was lying about seeing other people. This is where it gets crazy. Okay, y'all, we actually took like a little intermission, a little potty break, and we
refilled our drinks. This is the
Cheers.
Cosmo.
Yeah, this is the Cosmo. Effing vodka. I can taste the liquor more in this. The first one tasted better.
It was more sweeter.
It was sweeter, but I could taste the liquor on this one. This one gonna get you.
The other one is sweet and gonna sneak up on you because it's so good and it tastes like a juice.
Yes.
But this one
gonna get you right. Okay, let me finish this. Where did I leave off at? Okay. Okay. This is where it gets crazy. When I say hook up, I mean I would strap him, eat his groceries, he would lick and suck the strap, etc.
What?
That's what she said. I never let him penetrate me or touch me in a romantic or sexual way after 23.
After 23, what?
They messed around till she was 25, but he would not touch her sexually after she was 23, so she was only pleasing him.
For the last 2 years?
The last 2 years. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let me finish it, y'all. Sorry. Okay. That's what it says. I never let him penetrate me or touch me in a romantic or sexual way after 23. I was the dominant one putting in the work for the last 2 years. How we got here, you ask? Well, when we were actually dating, he showed me signs of possibly being gay. I would ask directly and he would deny the accusations and get angry. But every time I gave him head, he'd lift his legs higher than the ceiling. Oh my God. Y'all, no judgment zone. This is a no judgment zone. Okay. I haven't had any action since. The thing is, he FaceTimes me recently, revealing his literal ass in the camera, saying, I know you want this. I thought about spinning the block just to make my bitch want...
Is she gay? Is she
Wait a minute. She didn't say she's a stud. She did not. She did not. Okay, and I read that last sentence wrong. Okay. I thought about spinning the block just to make him my bitch one last time. I don't know if it's worth my integrity. I enjoyed doing it years ago because I still loved him and he liked it. Not because I actually wanted to. And then in parentheses she wrote, I don't love him like that anymore. I did it to try and help him come out. But it seems like he's trying to use me as his closet freak. Plus that whole experience of me being dominant, strapping him made me think that maybe I was gay.
You a stud, Bookie. You are a stud. You are a dude. You're a man at this point. Legs in the air. You got a strap on. You've been doing this for 2 years. Baby, you are a nigga.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Shit, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. The question is, do I spin the block and make him my bitch again? Or explore my sexuality with women?
Yes, do that.
Please be nice. Y'all asked for more details last week with the other person, so I tried my best to give y'all the rundown. Please help.
Oh, okay, Bookie. I'm sorry. Yes, you should go ahead and explore do not go back with him. You are basically have been a stud for 2 years, strapping him on. Like, go get you a girl, a fine one, nice looking one. Baddie, bad bitch.
That's what you think she needs to do?
Yes, you doing it
but
to a
she's
man.
never talked. But she never once in here said that she's attracted to women, though.
She said, "What should she do? Should she go Should she go explore her sexuality and be with a woman?"
Okay,
Absolutely.
she did say that. And she likes strapping.
Absolutely,
it turns her on, and she likes being dominant. Oh, girl. Oh, my God.
What do you think she should do? Not give it to him.
I don't think she should keep giving it to him. Well, if there's maybe so, if she likes it.
But she said that she think he using her.
But she's using him at this point, too, because she said she likes it. They using each other.
We ain't got to use each other. You can be done with him and go get you a baddie. At least try it. Try it.
I feel like if you're curious, which clearly you are, yes. I think you should try it with another woman. Oh my God, this is crazy. I've been living such a vanilla life. I have. Like, wait, you strapping men, you dominant, she said this my bitch more than once in here. Like,
that's what, baby, you are getting in your dagger area.
Yeah.
Bull dagger. You didn't turn into a whole bull dagger saying that you...
Wait, I don't know if that's politically correct. Can we say that?
Lil Duval call people bull daggers all the time and y'all laugh.
But I don't know. What's the correct term? I don't know if that's
correct.
I think it's stud. Can y'all let us know? Anybody who's in a lifestyle, can y'all let us know? Can we say bull dagger?
I don't have no problems with it, baby. Like
I don't want to offend nobody. Like butch, bull dagger.
She living in her butch area. She's definitely in her butch state. You are in your butch state where you calling this man your bitch. You are liking this, like you dominate him. You are tearing him down.
You tearing him down, and you say he's sucking the strap.
That's a different level.
Oh my God,
he is sucking the strap.
Yeah,
he wants to, so he's just doing it with women now.
He's sending you pictures of his booty hole.
He's only doing it with her because he's probably scared to do it with men. But he wants to.
He wants to. Yeah,
he's going to.
Yeah, he's going to. One day, once he feels comfortable enough, he's going to. Yeah. I'm just in shock. Oh my God. And like I said, this is no judgment. It's literally just wow. Just wow. So your thing is she should explore women.
Hell
and to be the dominant one.
Yes, and you already got 2 years of experience. Yeah. You going in there already that nigga.
But what if she only likes dominating men though? Because they're like dominatrix, for example, women who wear the black leather with the whips and stuff, and the men be like on all fours with a gag in their mouth. That's like a dominating type thing too, where the man is a submissive person,
and they
maybe she's would like that.
Cause she been doing it for 2 years, so
2 years, and she's thinking about spending.
But it does not hurt to try it. Just you've been doing that for 2 years with him. What's one day of trying it with somebody else?
Unless it's against her morals. Maybe it's against her morals. I don't know. I don't know, Lord Jesus. I don't know what to say. Oh my God. Yes, girl. She's always said, should I spin the block or explore my sexuality with women? I think you should explore your sexuality with the women. Yeah. And don't do it with a homegirl. Oh my God.
Hell no, do not
don't
do
mess
it.
your friendships up.
No.
Don't do it with a homegirl. What you think? How should she do it?
Go to a gay club. Gay boys. Somebody you don't know.
They got.
Yeah, go.
Because in Houston, isn't Club 2020? Isn't that still like a women's gay club?
Open?
I don't know. Houston we got so many clubs that open and close. I don't know. But 2020 used to be.
A gay bar, go to a gay club and sit at the bar. You know how it happened in the movies. You talk to somebody and you explore it. And then if you don't like it, you don't know that person. You ain't never got to contact them again. And that it is, but it might be something from there. You never know. Yeah.
Girl, can you write back in, please?
Please,
and I'm not gonna say your name.
Update us.
But please, we need an update. Oh my God.
I think this is the juiciest one.
This is the juiciest one. We need an update. Did you spin the block with your man? Did you try women? You're single, no kids. Girl, live your best life. Have fun. This is your year. She's only 28.
Oh, girl.
Yes.
Take me back to the 20s. Girl, please. Yes, go explore, go do that.
But what about exploring with a woman and then her ex-man, all three of them together? You think that's too much?
She gonna be strapping both of them.
Oh my God. Girl,
you're definitely about to be the kingpin up and down. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, the aunties are not judging you.
I'm not judging you at all, baby.
Do you. Yeah. Do you. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Long story alert. I met my wife while I was living with my baby mama. Claudette.
Woo.
I was with my baby mama for 7 years. We had 3 kids together. Very unhappy in our relationship, but I was committed to staying because my dad wasn't in my life. I met my wife a year before I had my 3rd child, and something in me woke me up that day. She never gave me any attention because she thought I was a hoe. I was, by the way. Even though I was with my baby mama, fast forward a year later, I ran into my wife again, and I was determined to stay in contact with her. I lied and told her I was single and was ready to show her another side of me. I knew in my heart the moment I met her, she was going to be my wife. Don't ask me how I knew, I just knew. I went home to my kid's mom and told her I was moving out. I needed time to figure out what I wanted in life, and I didn't want to hurt her. I paid all the bills in the house. She didn't work, so I continued business as usual. I still paid all the bills, took care of everything for my children, and moved in with my brother. I was used to being with other women and going home to my baby mama like nothing happened. When I met my wife, I knew that whatever I was looking for, I was looking at it. I never went back to my baby mama. Where I fucked up at is I had my wife thinking that I had left the relationship long before I actually had. So now 10 years later, my baby mama still hates me because I married my wife after a year of dating. But I knew it from the moment. She don't know why I had married her, but I never would. Baby mama don't know why he never married her, but he knew he wouldn't. He knew he was never gonna marry the baby mama. My wife always pushes me to try to mend the relationship for the sake of my children, but my baby mama ain't feeling it, so she talks mad shit about me to my kids. So they mad too. That's why my baby mama ain't my wife. So in turn, they don't like my wife. I look at it as God blessed me with my baby mama to have my kids. Shut up, Gina. You're not even saying nothing. My baby mama to have my kids because my wife can't have any kids, and my baby mama makes sure she does everything she can to keep my kids mad at my wife. My wife cool as hell though because she understands and she encourages me to keep being a dad even when my kids don't want me to be. She tells me one day that they will get it and remember that I never left them even though I'm not with their mom. I really want your opinion on how to co-parent with her even though she's still bitter. The reason I decided to write this because y'all talk about being forced in relationship after we had our first child. I was coached by her and her family to stay when I wanted to leave, knowing that after I saw her for who she really was, I would never be happy or faithful in a situation. She always threatened how it would be if I left, and she was a woman of her word. She tries to make my life miserable, but I still continue to provide the lifestyle the kids had while I was there, and I do extra to make sure she's still good. Just need advice. Y'all ain't playing tonight.
Okay, so, this is a lot to unpack. So, he was basically forced to stay with the baby mama. Not forced, because he didn't do anything against it, but the elders in the family, her parents, basically were like, you have her pregnant, you need to stay with her, and you need to make this thing work. And he knew that he didn't want a relationship with her from the beginning. But because the family was saying, make it work, he tried to make it work. So he cheated on her basically throughout their relationship. Before the last child was born, he had already met his future wife. And when he met her, he already knew, this is going to be my wife. But the baby mama's at home, and he's saying he didn't want no parts of her. He didn't want a relationship with her, and he cheated on her and would go home to her like nothing ever happened. This is a lot, because I wish I had got y'all's age, like what the age was.
No age is in there.
No age was in there. They have 3 kids, so let's just assume when they had the first kid, they were in their 20s maybe. And maybe why are you looking like that? And maybe they're in their 30s now. I don't know.
Please give us ages so we'll know mentally where y'all are.
Because it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. Mentally, at this certain age, you're not like where you are in your 30s and 40s. If you're 19, 20s, like you're not.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to assume he's in his 20s at the time. We're going to assume the baby mama's in her 20s. And then the parents are Christian black people who are like,
they want you to
make it work. She's pregnant now. You need to make it work with her. Try to make your family work. That's a hard one. Where was your family? What did your family say? You didn't.
Why did you continue to have kids with her if you knew that was never going to be your wife? Y'all be playing these games.
Yeah.
Like I want to give you some advice. Like I want to be on your side, but at the end of the day, I am a woman, and if a man continue to have kids with me, I'm gonna feel like one day he feel like, we're gonna be together. We're gonna want to be married. We're gonna, move into this fairy tale lifestyle. You had your 3rd child while you knew that you was gonna marry somebody else. You met your wife already. You should have never had that 3rd child. I just understand why you continue to have kids with her.
But he lied to the wife too. He lied and said that the baby mama was out the picture. Remember he said that?
He lied all around.
He lied all around. Oh, y'all made me pissing me off.
And you left after the 3rd kid, and you said you still now provide for. You could have left after the first one, and you wouldn't even have that much to provide for.
He could have, but let's say he was like 22, 23.
Okay, the second one, the 3rd kid was just a lie. To have a 3rd kid, and you already knew you met your wife. You said, and then you said you never knew. That is true. I guess it's true now. Men know off the rip if they gonna marry you or not. They know
off the rip. So women, when these men be with y'all for 5, 6, 7 years and they don't know whether they want to commit to you, be married, they knowing from jump. Yeah, they know from jump. Yeah. I just feel like I feel bad for the baby mama. That's who I really feel bad for, just because she was with you through 3 kids. She stayed with you through cheating. I don't know if she ever caught you cheating. You didn't put that in the email. But she basically held out hope, like, this is my person. This is who I'm going to get married to. When behind her back, you met who you are now currently married to. And as soon as you met her, you knew that was going to be your wife. And then now the current wife can't have kids. So I feel bad for her too, because she's like, make it work with your baby mama so y'all can have a cordial co-parenting relationship.
So the kids can come over.
So the kids can come over because she don't have kids. So she yearns for that.
Yes.
She clearly yearns for that.
She wants a good relationship with the kids. And you can't even fault her because you said she didn't even know.
He's the one at fault in all of this.
Yeah. Like you really.
In the beginning, the parents may have manipulated your young mind to say, make it work. But after a while, come on now. You had a 2nd child, a 3rd child with her. You should have left. After that first child, I'm gonna give you grace on that one. We don't know your age. Maybe you were in your early to mid 20s to where you're like, okay, I'm influenced by these elders in my life. After that 2nd child, sir, come on now. And are you cheating on the current wife? Because he said he used to cheat on the baby mama like it wasn't nothing.
But he said, they get with the other ones and praise. Like he said, he knew this one was his wife, and maybe he don't cheat on her. He got all that out the way with the first. I don't know. Like,
have you apologized to the first? An apology can go a long way. A lot of times, an authentic apology. So you have to look past to her. She's hurt. She's bitter. She's a woman scorned. This is all you're doing. So you have to accept that this is all because of your actions. She's a hurt woman. She spent, I think he said, what, 7 years with her? 3 kids. She expected a ring. She expected commitment. So you have to realize that you're the one who caused the toxicity.
And y'all gotta stop throwing around that bitter word. Bitter baby mama, bitter this and that. Especially if you wasn't, like, some people are crazy. You can tell them, oh, I don't want to be with you, this and that, and they don't want to listen. But you never told that girl you didn't want to be with her. You never told her you met your wife. You continue to have more kids with her. So it's not bitter. It's like, damn, you really just played in her face.
Because he said that he met his future wife a year and a half before the last child was born.
And you had another one. You could have been like, you got to have hard conversations with people. Like, listen, hold on. Like, I met somebody else. It like, when you tell a woman that, if you be honest, like, you just gotta cut it off. If you would have stopped after the second child, she probably wouldn't have been this, like, how she is now. You
it's
really
definitely
played.
Easier said than done. Can you imagine if you're with a man, you have 2 kids by him, you've been with him for 5 years, and he comes home out the blue like, I don't want to be with you anymore, and he's playing this role of I love you and we are family. So it's definitely easier said than done. I mean, honesty is the best policy, but how do you come to someone who you have kids with after all them years and just say, I'm unhappy, when he's been unhappy since day one? But
didn't he say after the blue, he just came in and said, like, I'm finna marry I met my wife? Because men will do that. Like, come in and, like, I'm done with this relationship. Like, I met someone else. I've met Sheila. And Sheila makes me happy.
And he says he still pays all the bills. She didn't work back then. I don't know if she does now. She didn't work. She continued business as usual. He took care of everything.
Sheila doesn't argue with me. Sheila doesn't fight with me. Sheila makes me happy. I'm ending this marriage.
But girl, can you imagine having 3 kids with a man and then he marries his current wife after a year? But yet, nigga, I raised you. I taught you to be the man who you are. All for you to leave me and be with this woman that you met and married her less than a year later?
The hurt. The hurt. Y'all saying bitter. It's not bitter. That is hurt.
There's a little bitter there. If you've been with someone for 7 years, you've birthed 3 of their kids, and then you meet this new woman and you marry her after a year, but now I have 3 of your children, I'm gonna be a little bitter. Me personally, I'm gonna be a little bitter because
she's more so hurt too, though. She's bitter somewhat, like a little bit. You're right, a little bit bitter, but I think she's more so hurt. I gave you 3 kids, and after a year,
and my youth, my best years of my life, my youth, I gave it to you, sir. The advice that I'm gonna give you is you need to take accountability for your actions in her life, for the mental pain and torment that you gave your baby mama. You can't be mad at her because she talked bad about you, about her kid, to the kids. So now the kids are mad at you. You're the cause of all this. So you have to swallow that pill. You have to understand your role in everything, and you need to apologize.
But I
to her.
also think, you don't think that, like, what between y'all, it should stay. Like, I never, like, even when I went through, like, baby daddy drama, this and that, I never kept the kids away. I never talked bad. I don't think she should be talking bad to the kids about him.
She shouldn't.
If he's a good father and he does what he's supposed to do, I also think you cannot talk bad about the other parent. I've done that at the beginning. Not even done that, but try to keep the kids away a little bit. I've done that before, but so you can't do that.
Does she keep the kids away? Because he says
she never said that, but I'm just saying in my situation, I never talked bad about him, but I, tried at the beginning, like, you ain't seen the kids, but, we got over that part. But she should not be talking bad. Like, you have to let the kids form their own. The kids
don't want her, because he said right here, she encourages me, his wife, she encourages me to keep being a dad even when the kids don't want me to be.
Because the mama is talking, she's telling her business. Yeah. You cannot talk to kids bad about the other parent. They got to form their own opinion. You can feel whatever type of way you want to feel about the parent. He is the scum of the earth. But you cannot put those kids in that. At the end of the day, those kids got to form their own opinion. She's not giving the kids the opportunity because she's talking bad about him. The kids are off, like kids are off limits. You can't put kids in grown folks' business. What he did to her, that's on what he did to the mama. But he has not done it to the kids. Keep the kids out of it.
Yeah.
You can't put the kids into it.
The kids need to stay out of it.
Yeah, they are kids.
But he's the core root of everything. He needs to realize, like, none of this would have happened.
He's definitely the wrong. He needs to sit down with that woman. You are the root of all
of this.
Maybe all y'all should sit down together.
Oh, you asking for a lot.
Everybody sit down, like, in an open space. Because
the baby mama is so upset right now. She talks about the dad and she talks about the new wife. Even though she really doesn't even know the new wife. She doesn't really even know her.
Didn't know nothing about
she don't know. Yeah, she doesn't know.
Didn't know nothing. Like, so maybe he needs to sit down and have a better relationship with her first before he sit down and have the wife and the baby mama get into a good relationship too. Because they gonna have to, like, somewhat have a good relationship too. She's the wife.
He says it's been 10 years at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, he said it's 10 years.
Right in 10 years.
He said it's been 10 years and the baby mama still hates him. Yeah. So at this point, the kids are probably kind of grown. The kids are grown. It's been 10 years.
Y'all gotta include ages in here.
Yeah.
Give us some ages.
When y'all write in, please include ages, because we need to know that. Yeah. So the kids, I'm gonna assume, are grown. If he's been it's been 10 years since he left his wife. So the youngest child has to be at least like 11, 12.
Yeah.
So which means the oldest might be what? Possibly 16, 17. We don't know because he didn't include ages, but you gotta make it right with the baby mama.
Yeah.
You gotta apologize and really mean it. You gotta sit down and talk to the kids. I would like to know if you ever
sat down and had a sincere, like, apology to her, like, hey, I was wrong. Because a lot of people don't know how to say when they wrong and, like, sincerely apologize. You definitely have to sit her down, look in her eyes like, you were wrong. Like, have a heart to heart with her. She need that. Cause you were wrong. Sir, you were wrong.
Yeah, you were dead wrong. Even if the stepmom, the elders in the family on her side, your side, whoever told you need to make it right and make it work when the first child was coming along, at a certain point in time, even if you was 21, 22, you still had more kids with her. Like, you still, if you knew you wasn't going to be faithful, you knew you didn't want to be with her.
Even after you met their wife, pregnant? You said you met their wife a year?
He said a year and a half before the last child was born.
Yeah, that third child, kids are a blessing, but that should have never happened.
It's a lot.
Ew.
It's a lot. We about to move on to the next one.
Y'all,
it's a lot.
What I asked tonight.
Yeah.
I love it though.
Okay, so this one is titled, He Wants Me to Be the Cleanup Lady. Barbara.
This is Shirley.
I just want to tell you something.
I don't know the rest of this shit.
The cleanup woman. How it go? Anyways, I found a birthday card from this lady. I'm guessing girlfriend. She recently got divorced from another man and was already seeing the guy. I found her address on a letter, and while cleaning his dresser off, I found her house key. It fell out of the 2-pack of cheap cologne she bought him for his birthday. Baby, you petty.
I like your petty.
Yeah.
Cheap.
I help him with his daughter, and she likes being around me, but I'm thinking I need to remove myself after I seen the message on his iPad pop up where she said, I'm going to bed. Good night with a kissy face. Should I stay or should I go? Oh, yeah, she the cleanup lady. You are. This was titled correctly. A birthday card. He got a key to her house. She said, I'm going to bed with a kiss face. But yet you're in there taking care of his daughter. You're cleaning his house.
No kids. They have no kids together.
No, she didn't say anything about kids.
She said taking care of his daughter.
Yeah, she said that she's taking care of his daughter and the daughter likes her. Yeah, she said the daughter likes being around me. She found her address on a letter while cleaning off his dresser. And she said the girlfriend recently is divorced from a different man. Girl, you are his cleanup woman, and the woman that he's dating on the side, he's her cleanup man.
Yeah.
They're like, you're his rebound, and he's her rebound.
Yeah.
If someone is telling you I'm going to bed, like good night, baby, with a kiss face emoji, a key to her house, her address,
that's all you need. Why you got a
cologne, it's more than that. They're definitely screwing. It's
you
no friendship.
Not giving no man a key to your house.
Yeah, they screwing. Girl,
a key to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. A key to your house?
Mm-hmm.
What was the cologne, sis?
I don't know. What was the cologne?
Was it Juke, Curve?
Those
shit
smell good back in the day, though.
Back in the day, but that
you can get them at CVS right now.
Yeah, CVS and Marshalls. What was the cheap cologne? Let us know.
She petty. We like
that
that.
Old blue box.
We like that type of petty.
Yeah, too. I love that.
But yeah, you the cleaner woman, because that's who clearly they have a stronger bond. If she got the address, the key to the house, she's buying him gifts. You're just there taking care of his daughter. You're cleaning his house. You're the in between.
Did she say she asked him about it or no?
She didn't say if she said she saw his iPad and it popped up. She saw the kissy face. Should I stay or should I go?
Did you like what was said? She say he was asleep?
She didn't give us those details.
Say, did you pop
Y'all
his
gotta
ass
give
over
us
the
more
head?
details. Like, don't write a whole novel.
Yeah,
but give us details at least. How long have you been in the relationship? What age are you guys? That makes a difference. And yeah, just those little type of things.
Did you ask him about it? Like, what did he say? Because I need to know what he said about it. Like, who is this woman and this and that? Did he lie? Was it like what type of lie did he concoct from having a key? Why do you have a key to this woman's place?
Yeah. Men bring anybody to the house. That's nothing. Men will bring their kids around anybody. That's nothing. A woman is more like, I don't want to introduce the kids just yet.
A key?
Until we have.
When I get you a key.
We in there like swim well.
Yeah.
You got a key? Yeah, we in there.
They done done something. Like he spent a night there. He's been there because he has a key.
No, they don't smash for sure.
Yeah, he has a key.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, do you think she's the cleanup woman?
Yeah, you the cleanup woman.
You the cleanup woman, sis.
I would subtract myself from the equation. I'm gone.
Yeah.
You go be with her. You have a key to. Why does a man need a key to your house if he ain't creeping in there, coming up in that thing? She done cook. The doors, go ahead and unlock the door for yourself. Let yourself in.
Go ahead and slide in the bed, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down right now. Whatever time you get in, whatever. It's whatever. When y'all have no ties, is the easiest way to let shit go. When you have no ties to a person, you can run easily. Sis,
run. Do not look back.
Run like Sonic. Run.
She said run like Sonic. Yeah. Go on and get up out of that. Let him have old girl who sent him kissy faces. He got her address, key to the house. Let her deal with that headache. Girl, you better go. Yeah, before a baby does become involved.
Before he come to you like the other one.
Yeah, hell
I'm
no.
unhappy and I just, I'm just going to go over there and be with her. That's who I'm happy with. That be the voice. Waiting to exhale. Every time. He came in and said he wanted to be with that white woman.
Oh, Lord. Here, girl.
The nearest exit. Hey, Auntie Gina and Poe.
I love how y'all title these.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is giving like First 48 when they give everything a title.
This is a black telenovela.
Yeah. The nearest exit. Mm-hmm. Hey, Auntie Gina and Poe.
Hey, Boo.
I didn't know if I should write to Curves and Convos Instagram or your personal Instagram or here I am in need of some advice. We got you, girl. I don't want to make this message too long, so I try to shorten it without leaving out too many details. I'm 28 years old and I've been in a relationship with this man, 35, for almost 3 years now. And our daughter, his daughter is 10, mine is 8. Have built a sister bond. The first 23 months of our relationship was very good until he moved in with me. Shortly after that, I started to see a lot of red flags. He started to be verbally aggressive and he even been physical to one another. I started nursing school last January and now 3 months away from graduation date. He has been financially a big help through this whole process and even helped me study, takes me on dates, and anything I ask, he will do it, like manly man, mountain TV type of man. The last time we got into it was really bad and I informed his dad about it. I'm not sure what his dad said to him, but he has calmed down a bit. We still argue a lot, but he hasn't put his hands on me. I cannot get past the times when he gets upset over little things and has been verbally and physically aggressive. Like the damage is done. I am not happy in this relationship and my eyes wander a lot. I don't want to be a cheater or a user, but I feel like I'd be wrong if I up and left him after I graduated. Side note, I have tried to break up with him several times throughout the relationship. I even cheated on him before. He just won't go away. Eventually, I just give in, and then we'll get back together, and we were doing better than before. I honestly do not know what to do with this, but I know I cannot live my life like this. I do love him because he has literally been the one helping me holding things together, and I know he's not my husband, and I hate for things to go left. Aunties, I need you guys' advice. I'm literally in a relationship with a Sour Patch Kid. The only thing is he's not gone yet. Just very sour, then sweet. Am I in a relationship with a narcissist? If you have questions, ask me, because there is a lot of background to this situation, but that kind of sums it up.
Oh, that's a lot too. Okay, so she's 28, he's 35, she has a child, he has a child, but no kids together.
No.
She's in her career, right? That's what she was saying. She's in her career.
She can't get past the verbal abuse or the hitting on her.
Yeah, he's definitely hit her. Yeah. She said that in the beginning.
He calmed down a lot. She said he's calmed down a lot.
Uh-huh.
And he's the best man now. Like she said, he's doing a lot, but now her eyes are wandering.
But even though he's calmed down now, she's checked out. Yeah. She's checked out. She remembers him hitting her. She remembers him verbally abusing her. She's checked out.
Now that she graduated, her eyes are wandering.
That coochie getting wet for other people. That happens, men. Okay? I feel like y'all don't have, I'm always gonna say this, y'all don't have kids together. You need to leave. Clearly you are unhappy. A man is never gonna leave. A man ain't gonna leave. A man is going to stay, and they're gonna continue, because she said he cheated a few times, right? A man is gonna always stay with you. Please do not confuse that with he loves me, he wants to be with me. Men just stay for the convenience of it. Like, let's get that through our heads.
Because I can still cheat.
I can still cheat. I'm still gonna get my food cooked, my laundry washed. I got help on these bills because you right here with me. Men are gonna stay. If y'all look at the statistics of like divorce and stuff, I know they're not married, but it's women who are the ones who file for divorce way more than men. Men are gonna stay for convenience, for comfort. So please don't misconstrue that with he loves me because he's still here. No. Men are going to stay for different reasons for themselves, That's why I always say, women, get your shit together, because men are always going to have their shit together, and they're going to always have their plan B. But anyway, I feel like this is your opportunity. You know, you are not happy. Your eye is wandering. Y'all don't have kids together. Girl, go be by yourself. Because she never said that he pays all the bills. He just helps. He helps. Like, he doesn't pay all the bills, so you can do it by yourself. You have one child.
She said he helped her a lot during nursing school, which during nursing school, you can't work. My friend, she couldn't work. Her husband had to take over all the bills, but the ending goal is always more rewarding, because for this short amount of time that you have to sacrifice that, they already know coming out, she about to make, she about to make some money. She about to make some coins. So now she's making coin. I'm sure she's back to helping. For that short amount of time he had to help. But yeah, it's not equivalent to what he's doing.
No, and he's put hands on you.
And you never forget stuff like that when somebody hits you.
Ever.
Or verbally,
never.
like.
Even though she said he's doing better now.
She still remember.
She remembers, and he still has it in him. I just feel like once you start abusing, me personally, I feel like it's always in the back of their head that they can get physical with you.
And you ain't gonna go nowhere.
And you're not gonna go nowhere. So he's cheated, she stayed. He's hit her, she stayed. He's verbally, mentally abused her, she stayed. So I just feel like when I hear these couples who have stayed together for 30 and 40 years, and we've stayed together through the struggle, through the ups, the downs, the thunderstorms and the rainbows, do they go through this type of stuff? Y'all gotta understand, neither one of us have been married. I've been engaged before.
I ain't got no ring.
Yeah, ever. So it's like I've never been through that type of bullshit to where I've like, okay, I'm gonna stay and see if it works itself out. So that's why I'm always like, girl, you need to leave. So,
but when you have been engaged before, right?
I've been engaged, yes.
Was that like one of the relationships that you tried harder for then? Because you'll leave.
I tried harder for that relationship. Like when he proposed to me on New Year's Eve in front of all of my friends and family, I was shocked because we were like going through like a rough patch.
Oh, really?
And he felt like proposing to me would help things out. And I ain't gonna lie, that it did. It made me be like, okay, you know what? I am gonna stay longer. I'm gonna see. There was no infidelity. There was no physical abuse. There were just small things like he had a disconnect with my kids. Me and him weren't sexually compatible. There were things like that. I liked holding hands. He didn't, but he said it was the way he grew up, which I tried to understand because I grew up in a loving household where my mom told me every day, I'm beautiful. She loved me. She hugged me. He said he never got that as a child. He said his mom didn't say, I love you. She didn't hug him and kiss him. So it's hard for that to translate into a relationship. So me, I'm trying to be understanding with him. Yeah. So I'm trying to teach him. And so it's foreign to him. And he even told me like, he was like, all my other past relationships, it was the same issue. He was like, it's hard for me to be like a romantic person. It's hard for me to be the person who holds hands and kisses you in public. And
did he try?
When I would bring it to him, he would try for like a month and then he would go back to being how he was. Yeah. He would try for like a short, and then it would just be like, this is how I am. So like, take me or leave me. So it's really hard. So she's 28 and y'all don't have kids. I just think of when you hit 30 is like, that's when I knew who the fuck I was. At 30
you knew who the fuck you was?
Not at 30, in my 30s. Let me say that. Not at 30, but in my 30s is when I started making more money. I started being able to like, okay, I can like go out to eat by myself. Like, I kind of like started taking accountability for things that I was doing in relationships and friendships. And it was like 30. It was just when I just started like, okay, these are hard pills to swallow, but like I now know who I am in my 30s. And you definitely just don't want to go into your 40s holding that type of grudge, holding that type of like hurt within your heart, mentally, so my answer is always the same. Run while you can. Get out while you can.
She's a track star.
Yeah, I'm always gonna say, because I just don't feel like when I hear those couples say like, oh, we've been through the ups, the downs, the goods, the bad together, it's usually always coming from the men. It's always because the men have cheated. The men have made a baby on you.
They vows be like, oh, I hate some of y'all vows nowadays. I put her through years of this and that. Like, what? Like, she stuck with me through, the thick and the thin, like years of. That sounds like torture.
It sounds like pure hell.
Like,
and I don't look at that as like a successful relationship. Like, no,
I do not want. Listen, future hubby, do not come here with I put her through this. I did this 12 years of. Damn, you didn't beat my ass for 12 years, and I'm finally at this altar.
And he's finally. His dick don't work. He got erectile dysfunction. He got high blood pressure, high cholesterol. He's on 12 pills a day. And now he finally wants commitment. Now he's finally not cheating when his parts don't even work. And ladies, no.
Because that man said after a year, he knew that was his wife.
He knew, yeah.
A man knows. So it don't take 12 years of beating my ass to know that you want to marry me.
Yeah.
So if you already know after a year, come on, just put a ring on it. Or 2 years, put a ring on it. We ain't got to go through the beating each other ass.
Yeah.
To know when we get to the altar to have these vows that are so long and thrown out. Like, let's get to it.
That's not a successful relationship, a successful marriage. No, absolutely not. If I got to go through the ringer for you because of everything that you've done, you've cheated on me, you've abused me, you've used me and throw me to the side. No, absolutely not. I feel like the success is when women leave. Yes. When they get the strength and leave.
Normalize women getting like... Yeah. Normalize. I wish I would have ran earlier, but I didn't. Like, wasn't a runner, track star, but I do.
It happens to the best of us. Yeah. It's happened to me too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've been in an abusive relationship and I stayed, and because I was like, oh God, he's paying half of the rent. I can't pay this by myself. I stayed too. Like, so that's why I said there's no judgment here. But at 28, I think she said she was 28 years old. Kids, there's no attachment to him. Like, girl, go.
Get out of there.
Get out. Okay, guys, so that is it for that segment of Ask the Aunties. Y'all know we did that for that was a whole segment, Ask the Aunties, and our topics of the week. So we appreciate you guys for writing in. If you guys want any advice, please write in. The email is down below, but it is curvesandcombos@gmail.com. So we are going to move on to our obsessions of the week. So mine is just, because we curves and combos.
What is it?
If you a T-Mobile user, with customer, whatever.
Aaron told me about that.
You get a chicken strip, French fries combo for 1 cent up until the 29th.
Is it real? Like people have
it's on there. It's on my app. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? So you go to your T-Mobile, okay? Y'all probably not gonna be able to see this, but T-Mobile, here we go. Yeah, come on, Face ID. Update. Why is saying a new version is... Hold on now.
Well, that's an update. You can't use your face?
No, it's saying a new version is available. Okay, now it's saying open. Now it's doing the Face ID. Oh, Lord. Okay, so right here. Sold out. Why is it sold out?
Sold
Bitch, it says sold out. Wait a minute. It says sold out.
Oh, my God. Aaron just showed it earlier.
Wait. It says user by Friday, the 28th.
Click it.
Save. Home.
Sold out.
It's sold out. Redeem.
Erin showed me that earlier, y'all, and I told her, I said, do you want to go get it? She never said nothing. She should have went and got it today. Of course, for 1 penny.
Oh my God. Y'all. Okay, so it was a 3-piece chicken tender combo at Wingstop for 1 penny.
With the drink.
With the drink. But why it say redeem by Saturday, March 29th?
But if they sell out, just like they did with the sandwiches, they done. They ain't gonna let you, they're not gonna keep going and whatever they...
Well, I was gonna do it tomorrow. Well, okay. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. Because I was gonna tell you because it's good till Saturday, but it says literally sold out. But on the T-Mobile app, which I didn't know, like there's a lot of like discounts here. You can get a $5 movie ticket.
Yeah, PF Chain have like $5 bowls on Tuesdays, I think. Today.
Is it through T-Mobile?
Yeah,
it's through T-Mobile.
Aaron went, and I think I showed y'all on my vlog one week. Aaron went and she got a PF Chain bowl for $5.
Really? Okay, so I didn't know about this.
T-Mobile app y'all have a lot of stuff.
And it says free Slurpee from 7-Up or Speedway, and
I got Verizon. Verizon don't give us nothing but high bills. Buy one,
get one free Crazy Puffs from Little Caesar. So if y'all are T-Mobile customers, y'all go on the app, and they have a bunch of different things on here. But that one I thought was good.
That 1 penny?
A penny for a chicken strip combo, but it's like sold out, so I'm pissed off now. Okay, girl, what's your obsession of the week?
My obsession of the week is a song, y'all. I don't know who this is. I'm telling y'all, I will listen to something in the club or hear it on the radio, and then I will try to Shazam it or something. Portia was Shazamming something in
on the party bus?
No, in a little resting club. She Shazammed the song. Yes. We gotta like put the phone up, you listen to it, this and that. But it's called Miss It by YBA. He might be a YN, y'all. I don't know. I'm playing a little bit of it because we ain't trying to give YBA
right. Mm-mm.
Big YBA our money.
No, absolutely not.
And it's like a sample. Keisha Cole.
You can't accuse me of all the things you know that you're guilty of. And I see for you to blame everything.
Shit, we ain't fucking. Oh, there it is. Yeah. What's his name?
Big YBA.
Big YBA.
Yeah.
Eating hibachi. Yeah.
I've been feeling this, y'all. This my obsession of the week. Yeah, big. Like,
I like that one.
I tell y'all, I hear something in the club or I hear it on the radio, and I don't really be listening to rap like that. But yeah, and then it's like a TikTok that they be like on a wall.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah,
yes. The aunties, a little something.
We're a little hip.
That's my obsession of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
So now we're moving on to celebrity deaths. I hate to inform it. Well, by now y'all should already know. But boxing champion and entrepreneur George Foreman, age 76, has passed away here in Houston, Texas. So condolences to him and his family. I didn't even know he lived in Houston.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I knew he was from Texas, but in Houston.
I had one of the grills like years ago. I used to let it grill. Have you had it? Yeah.
At Bank of Texas, when you signed up for a checking account, they gave you one of the free little mini grills.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this was back in like, when was Hurricane Katrina? This was years ago. Yeah, I'm an auntie. I'm telling you, I'm an auntie. But yeah, they were giving away like free little mini George Foreman grills.
Oh, that's good. But yeah.
R.I.P. to him and, you know, his family. I hope you guys
They didn't say the cause of death.
I didn't see that.
No, they didn't say the cause of death. I think they announced it on social media. He was 76.
Only 76.
Yeah.
Yeah, 76 years old, so.
Okay, y'all. We have a new segment called Would You Rather. Let's get into Would You Rather.
You want to start off?
You can start.
Okay, would you rather be stranded on an island with Donald Trump or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Why?
I don't want to be with Donnie.
Well, why Elon?
He younger. He's still fucking.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's still, you know, Donnie, please. I don't know. Elon.
Okay, the only reason I would say Elon, not because he's still young and can fuck, because he can even invent something to get us off the island.
Oh, yeah, that
he's
too,
like
y'all.
crafty. He can invent a boat or some type of robot or something. I feel
Who
like...
knows if he's inventing that, though? Like, where he gonna get the materials and shit on the island?
They got the leaves from the coconuts and the trees, the bark, the sand. He might be able to come up with something.
Ass ain't inventing none of that stuff.
Okay, so the next one. Would you rather live the rest of your life without sex or without a car? No Uber, nothing.
No car.
No car? So you ride the Metro?
Hell yeah, I used to.
You live in the suburbs though. Metro don't run in the suburbs. What you gonna do?
You said no Uber?
No sex or no car. And Uber is out.
How the hell my kids and stuff gonna get to school?
They gonna they use their feet like
okay, give me a car. I'm gonna take the car.
And you gonna go life without no sex, no hot wood, no nothing, no body.
I'm gonna have to. No. Shit.
I think I'm gonna go no car. I'm gonna be hitching a ride from everybody. Can you? I got friends, I got family. I'm gonna be hitching a ride. I'm not gonna call, but okay, because I'm living in the suburbs too, so there's no bus or train.
A lot of people don't live out this way.
I'm gonna say, come. I'm gonna do food delivery to my house.
Oh,
me and my homegirls, if we want to go out, I'm gonna say, y'all come pick me up. I'm gonna be hitching a ride with everybody. I'm gonna be roaching on a ride from everybody.
Oh, you okay? You can roach a ride.
Would you rather lose a toe or lose a thumb?
Toe.
Why?
Toes can be covered.
Because they can be covered up. But you're gonna be walking with a limp though.
Not necessarily if I have to go through therapy. Therapy can take you a long way, and then you can get a prosthetic.
No prosthetic.
Oh, no.
It's gone.
The middle,
toe is gone.
I feel like you can lose a middle one and be okay. You do not need a middle toe or the third one either.
A middle toe? No, yo.
The big.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, your big toe. My bad.
See, you ain't
my
say
bad. I ain't
toe.
said that. I ain't right there. Okay, my bad. I meant the big toe or your thumb. That's what I meant to say. The big toe.
I'm still gonna do the big toe. I do not want to lose my thumb. Okay. People gonna see. I will wear tennis shoes and cover up for the rest. We'll make it work with that. I'm gonna have to learn. It might be a little limp, but I do not want to lose my fingers.
With you. I'll be without my big toe instead of my thumb.
Okay.
Now, would you rather date somebody on my 600-pound life, or would you rather date somebody who's addicted to that pipe? You know that pipe with that white girl with the crystal.
Oh fuck no! Give me the 600-pound life. First of all, when you date them, take care of them, you get a check. You their caregiver, and then I'm not going for that shit. Bring me a pizza. How you gonna get up and you can't do anything to me. So we're gonna get that weight down anyways, cause you're not gonna be able to order none of that. How you gonna get it?
And you gonna bathe them and lift up their fat rolls underneath their titties. They got popcorn and pieces of chicken nuggets stuck on the. I'm going to
clean it.
You the girlfriend and you the caregiver.
Do I want a crackhead Pookie or do I want
a crackhead Pookie or my 600-pound life?
I don't want no crackhead
They're confined to the bed.
But what can I help them nurse them back to being a normal?
Yeah, you can help them any way you feel.
I can help them. 600-pound life. I always say that when I watch. Y'all know if you watch my vlogs. I love 600-pound life.
That's why I said it.
You're not going to be ordering 6 pizzas, because how are you going to get up and beat my ass? You're not going to be able to do any of that. So we're going to get you down. Me and Dr. Now, I'm not going to be an enabler. They have a lot of enablers. They have a lot of them. So we're not, 600-pound me, not Pookie.
Not Pookie?
No,
okay.
hell no. You might turn me into a Pookiana.
Oh, God.
I'm going to be a crackhead, too.
Okay, you got to get rid of one, okay? Wings, seafood, burgers, or tacos?
Damn, I love all of them. Wings,
seafood, burgers, or tacos?
Burgers can go.
Burgers?
Seafood, wings. I love tacos. I love seafood.
You like tacos more than burgers?
Hell yeah, I love tacos.
Really?
I am like taco person. I love tacos.
Oh, shit.
Jazz, you can take the burgers. She loves burgers.
I'm going to get rid of the tacos. I love tacos, but I love a good juicy burger with tomato.
I love tacos.
Okay. All right, get rid of one. Cookies, cake, candy, or ice cream?
Cookies, cake,
candy, or ice cream?
Now that I'm older, I can get rid of, I don't really eat ice cream like that. Unless it's like something that I want to try. I don't really eat ice cream like that. And candy. I'm more of a cake, like pastry type of,
Me too.
You know? I don't really do candy like that. I don't go in the store and buy candy and stuff like that, really. Unless it's something new and let's try it.
So you rather get rid of what? Candy or the ice cream?
Ice cream.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of candy.
Dairy not good for you.
Okay.
Let's get rid of the dairy.
Okay, my last, would you rather spend the rest of your life with your baby daddy or the last man you send a text message to?
My baby daddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you had some good ones.
Hey.
I'm unsure about the, I take the baby daddy.
The baby daddy? Okay. Ooh, for me, I plead the fifth. Go ahead.
No, then you need to go get a shot. Okay, so next time we will have, if you plead the fifth, you have to take a shot. If you do not answer the question, you have to take a shot.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and answer because we don't have our shot.
Okay.
I'm going to pick the last man I sent a text to. Which is my boo. That's my boo. We
you said
are still new, but oh my God. We're still new. So that's my boo, but we still very, very new. My baby daddy, I know what I'm getting myself into. I know him. I know I can punk him. And I know the kids play on his heartstrings.
You said for the rest of your life?
For the rest of your life.
You would rather your boo?
I don't know.
But then it might be worse with the boo. See, I know what I'm getting into. It's not the worst thing. Like
I know.
But your boo, you never know.
You never know. Oh, that's why I said I'm plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, you can plead the fifth this time. Without a shot. Just leave it at that. Well, next time we will have around. You have to take a shot if you plead the fifth.
Oof.
You ready for mine?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. You got a lot. I ain't got I'll be prepared next time. She wasn't playing. Girls trip or vacation?
Ooh. Girls trip. I'm gonna say girls trip. Just because with girls trip, I be having so much fun on a girls trip, and we just be doing whatever, getting fucked up, and we always agree on what to do, and there's never any like I want to do this, I want to do that. And on a girls trip, like we know to take pictures of each other, we know our best angles, like we get the content for each other. Like girls trips are just so much fun.
But vacation, you ain't gotta spend no
different.
Money.
You don't have to spend the money, but he don't take good.
At the end of the night,
y'all having y'all fun, y'all adult time, but he don't know how to get content. He might not want to do like the. It's just different.
I love a good girls trip though.
Yeah,
I've had some good girls trips. I love a good girls trip. It's just the thing about the vacation.
I love a good vacation too.
You don't gotta spend no money.
Yeah.
Like a girls trip, you're gonna come back and check that account. Like, God damn, we was out here wilding. But
on a vacation, do you turn up? Do you just have good? It's just really different.
It's more like relax. That was gonna be another relaxation.
Yeah.
Or turn up trip.
Yeah.
Turn up trip, relaxation trip. Turn up.
I want to turn up. Yeah.
Because you can relax at home.
You can relax at home.
You can go to spas here. Like, that's why I understand when people go out of town, they just be like, I just came out like to relax. Like, I want to experience like y'all lifestyle. I want to be in the heart zone. I want to be in a romantic zone.
Yes.
I want to be out there with the people. show me a good time while I'm out here. Because at home, we got a lot of stuff in Houston that you can relax and do here. Like, don't show me anything I can do in Houston I don't want to do out of town.
No.
I want to go
new
out there.
experience.
Yes, I want new experiences. So I got another one. Would you rather a rich man that pays for everything? I mean everything. Okay. You a kept woman. You ain't got to do nothing. You go to Chanel every day. You go to Dior. You got your concierge. You got a chef.
Yes.
But he got a shrimp.
Ooh.
He got a shrimp, and the sex is like 3 at the most.
Ooh, a 3.
You orgasm probably like once a month if you working for it.
Oh my God. Okay. Or what? Is there an or?
A man with a 9 to 5, you gotta help him some, because in this economy, it's kind of, it's hard out here for a pimp. You help him with some bills. You can't shop like you want to, but his sex is A1. He got a mandingo. He don't miss. He don't miss.
And I'm in love with both of them. Like, is that love? Like, I'm in love? Or, okay.
Yeah, you love them both equally, but this man provide everything, but you never ever gonna be sexually satisfied, because it's not, I ain't gonna even say a shrimp. It's a little something, but
we're sexually not compatible.
Yeah.
We're not compatible with you. Yeah.
Nope, but everything else, you a queen.
Okay.
And that man that worked that 9 to 5, you gotta help some with some bills. You can't just be at Chanel shopping like that. You can't be, living that lavish lifestyle, but he A1. A1, mandingo. Every time. I mean, every time. It's magical. Sparks.
She said that 5 times. Magical. Okay. For a lifetime. For a lifetime, I'm going to go with the financial security. I'm going to go with the financial security only because even though you said we're not sexually compatible, he's a shrimp, I might only orgasm once a month. That rose, I got that rose to put in between times, okay? But financial security is so important, so I'm gonna say that financial security. And she said I'm in love with both. I could be in love with both of them. I love both of them, so the love is there. I'm gonna go with the financial security, because the man who works the 9 to 5, he might get fired from his job. I gotta help him out. I might gotta pay for this, pay for that. After a while in a relationship, sex is not that important.
You're right.
People don't get divorced because of sex. They get divorced because of finances. They get divorced because of cheating. They get divorced because of, it's usually never like
you 100% right,
a sexual
we
thing.
Just had that conversation this weekend. A married couple, she said we used to get it in before she said now we don't, but it's just like we still love each other. But she said when you get in the relationships, y'all don't have sex like that.
You don't do it like that. So so that's not number one. The being financially secure to take care of the household, the kids. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go on with the financial security. That's my answer, and I'm sticking by it.
D-boy or suit and tie?
Ooh!
D-boy,
my God.
like the little tough skeezers with that D-boy. Hey, so hey.
Okay. Y'all don't judge Auntie, okay? This is a no judgment zone. I am a woman of a certain age. Y'all. But I do like what I like, okay?
What is it?
I'm gonna have to go with the D-boy.
So men in the suit and tie approach you. Real clean, he in a Rolls Royce.
Ooh.
Come on now, stick with me. Rolls Royce. Hey, Miss Gina, my name is Steven.
Hey, Steven.
I work in corporate, this and that. I am a lawyer. I own a law firm. I would like to take you out on a date.
Where are we going?
Mastro's.
Oh, we're going to Mastro's? I love the butter cake there. Ooh.
Oh, you do?
Okay, I do.
Okay, I want to take you on a date. Be ready tonight by 8.
Ooh, okay.
1 hour later, the D-boy pull up.
What'd he say?
He in the, what y'all be driving nowadays?
Scat pack?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say a scat pack, because the D-boys, they be in nice stuff.
They do.
What's the nice, little BMWs at the, the nice man? Yeah. He got on some
the Track Hawk, and they got
track.
the,
Yeah, those are nice trucks.
They be in the Lambo SUV and
What y'all he got on his jeans. He got on, he ain't in no business suit. What's up, mama? Damn, mama, you look good.
Hey, daddy. Oh my God! See, this is
Can
why...
I take you somewhere tonight?
Oh, where you taking me, baby?
Where y'all YNs be taking them? Like, where y'all be at? He might take you to Emancipation.
To the strip club. No, to the strip club. They taking you to the strip club. They probably take you to the strip club and putting a stack of money on your lap. Hey, the last D-boy I talked to... Oh, my God. Okay. Last D-boy I talked to... When he came in town... Listen. He's like, I'm in town. I'm like, oh, what's up, baby? What we doing tonight? He said, we going to the club. Okay, let me call my homegirl real quick, see if she available. Call my homegirl, girl. These are money niggas, and
what they say, the money niggas are obsessed.
They be, and I shouldn't, at this age, I already know. I should be looking for a different type. I like what I like just because it's it's just always like a little situation. I know, like, I don't want to be your girl. I don't want you to be my man. But I have so much fun with you when you're in town. It's fun. And then just the pile of money just got sat on my lap. And it's just like,
did you take
order
some?
what you want? No, I didn't.
I
didn't that time.
Listen, if you take me to the strip club and you sit up, some of that is going in my purse.
Yeah.
You not getting. I'm going to tip you, baby. I'm gonna throw some money, but some of it's going in my purse. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely been in my purse in the past, for sure. I ain't even too proud. I ain't no shame to even say, yeah. It
might be 100, like a stack. If you give me about 4 or 5, I need some Whataburger money that night when I go home.
You eating the strip club shrimp and wings. You ain't getting no Whataburger afterwards. You eating at the strip club. He take you to the strip club.
Well, if I still need that 100, I need a little gas tomorrow, a little something.
Yeah.
I just be like, God damn, we giving this all to her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I done been there, done that, and I don't know why. They're just more fun and exciting. It's fun and exciting. I ain't gonna lie. It's fun. And yeah. But if we're looking for like a long term, of course, I'm gonna pick the man.
No D-boy?
No, long term a D-boy. Oh, hell no. I've dated plenty of D-boys, like industry dudes. Like, y'all are just for fun, for the weekend, to go on trips with. But for like a real relationship, no, I need something different. But
corporate.
It don't have to be corporate.
No.
Like, he don't have to be corporate, but I don't know, just the D-boys, when they come in town, I get that call.
Somebody gonna have to be fun to get you, Gina.
Yeah, for me, somebody has to be fun.
Like,
and you gotta have your passport to travel.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to be outside traveling, like at least traveling, like be able to travel. Yeah.
Yeah, for me to settle down, I need somebody who's gonna travel.
I can't see nobody like corporate 9 to 5. Like, oh, let me put this in, pencil this in, like.
Because my last relationship, he wasn't like a corporate dude. He was in the real estate and Airbnb.
He was able to move around,
and he was able to move around, do it. But he wasn't a street dude, but he wasn't a corporate dude. He was just a regular guy who was an entrepreneur. But he had all the free time. Like, we could travel when we wanted to. We could do what we wanted to. So I just need somebody with freedom. That's what it is, with the freedom.
I like how you have fun.
Money.
I think I need to have more fun like that.
You do, girl.
I don't be having fun like that though.
I need to introduce you to somebody. I need to introduce her to somebody. That's what that is.
Yeah, I don't be having fun like that though.
Why?
I don't know.
But do you feel like the guy you want to date with, that's fun, or
he's fun?
He's more of a relationship.
No, he's fun.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying, y'all. Like, I've been like, put away for a little while, so I'm trying to get into my fun era. I haven't had a fun era.
My boo right now, he's fun, but he's also like somebody who I could see myself in a relationship with, and he's a entrepreneur. Yeah, he owns gas stations. He owns he's about his money. He don't work a normal 9 to 5. He's an entrepreneur. He does his thing, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my boo.
It's a little yeah.
But my little yeah.
Yeah. That's the kids are saying. That's my little
yeah. That's my little yeah. But yeah, I like people who have the freedom to move around. And if I just call him up on a random Tuesday at 1:30 in the afternoon, like, hey, let's go get something to eat. They don't have to be like, oh, well, I got to call off of work, and you know. So yeah, I like people who have the freedom because I have the freedom.
I think you always said that though, like
yeah. It's
like,
nothing against people who work 9 to 5 at all, but it's just like I have so much freedom and free time. I would like my partner to have the same. So yeah. But I do like the D-boys to have fun with little situationships. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get that out of my head.
Some people be like, I'm gonna take the man and knowing damn well you're gonna take the fun D-boy.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all all the time. Like, it is what it is, you know. So until somebody lock me down, put a ring on my finger, I'm having fun. Is that it? Is that the end of our this or that?
Yes.
Okay, y'all. This is the end of episode 6. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will be doing more of these type of things.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all just keep writing into us.
Yes, so, I love it. Yeah. I love the engagement, y'all. And just put a little bit more details. They don't have to be a long paragraph, but just like include your ages so we'll know where we at in life. Like,
ages and how long you've been with the person. Yeah. Even if it's a situationship, how long has this situationship been going on? We need to know.
So we can know. So, but yeah, y'all, episode 6 is a wrap. Like,
it's a wrap. Links down below, all of our social medias. Yes. Check us out. All right, we love y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.